late stream. So Dale should be the first trainer, somewhere down south. Got everything ready. Just back class one last time. Damage on you, the 81 health. That's all. 81 health is enough to take double it. Perfect. Okay. If that is the case, then I'm just gonna go do it. These berries I also did not grab. Why do I get Aspir berries so much later than all the other ones? That's because you don't have to deal with freeze until much later. I think that's a lot. Ooh. Then please be more than 14! 18! Oh man. Okay, we got a low amount of citrus berries. And I'm using a lot of them. You're on a train. It's a key. What do you mean it's a key? I don't think we're gonna win today, chat, but we're gonna give it an honest college try. Also, this first trainer is like the hardest one. Besides the rival themselves, who I just found out I calced incorrectly. I did not grab the bite. Regardless, I think I'm still gonna fight this guy. Who's the second to die? Serena to Watson. Serena died to Watson. Okay, we just got Golduck. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna click Wild Card. Unfortunately, Serena actually would have been really useful today, but no, I made a mistake. So, yeah, maybe I should have tried to sack someone else. But regardless, we're here now. We may as well live with it. We're just gonna one-shot the Golduck with Wild Card. The Ducky has returned. This should bring in Kingdra because I already outspeed and one-shot the other two. Kingdra sees a one-shot of me with exclusively double edge. Yep. We're now gonna pivot to Donphan on this double edge and only double edge because I have 81 health. We're at full and we're gonna go to Donphan. Gonna take it well. This is normal and can boost the double edge, by the way. And we can calculate how much damage you take. Isn't Diamond and Pearl really stupid AI? It's mostly random AI in Diamond and Pearl. It's not complete random. I took 45 damage. That's 11. So 91 health. It's not completely random like people say, but like the only difference is it won't use moves that are completely useless. Davi! Oh, you're the one yeah, you know what I wanted to talk to you about. We got great news, Dubby! Okay, this is always Waterfall on the Switch. Yeah, you see that next time there, huh? You see the next time? What are you thinking? Could you help me with something? Maybe. What do you need? We're gonna fake out for free, Chip. Then low kick to kill you. What did Davi do? Davi didn't do anything, but he's getting a cool reward. You're not as big on it? What? What do you mean? This is Swanna. I have 35 health. What are you gonna do to me? What do you mean you're not as big on it? Okay, this is always Hurricane. Go to Dreadnought. But our strategy is just hopefully don't get screwed over. Really. This thing is all bright powder, so we can just miss every attack. You still put it heavy, but it's a bit of a fall for me. Fortnite. But hey, still the cool episode. Alright, we always live this next hit, but it can be problematic if we can. And Pokemon video, there's an event where I tell participants a description given by a random streamer. Could you give me a description for one of these? Okay, you want a random, like, description of a Pokemon. And it could be any Pokemon, right? Or do you need a specific one? I don't mind helping. Dugong is in. Do I just outspeed and kill you in one hit? I do. I just outspeed and one-shot you with Roxanne. You have Ice Guard, though. Do I live that? I do. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Just wanted to take quite a chain, really? Oh, apparently this is also our last one, too. Gorgai's supersized. Big ol'... Man, gotta think of something for a pumpkin. Greninja. Greninja's too easy, because, like, you gotta focus on the tongue. This is like a scarf, you know? Ooh, Gorgeist is a difficult one. Let's take a look at Gorgeist on my computer here. Gorgeist. Pumpkin. So far, my current most wanted is a Mori versus Room from Boysburg. Oh, Levitation made a really good video on the matchup. Okay, so we got... On Gorgeist, we got two faces, but only one of them's real. Wait, does Gorgeist only have one eye? Or is the other one just hidden? Wait, it looks like Gorgeist only has one eye. What the heck? Even looking at it from another perspective, I don't see the second eye. Weird. Driving to say hi, but busy night? Well, listen in. No problem. We're probably losing the rival. Cycling road rival. It's even worse than my Watson matchup, to be up front. Watched Beauty and the Beast for the first time yesterday. Yo, did you like it? I've never watched it, but I think Gaston is cool. He's a dumb idiot. I like that. Got a free damage Dreadnought of 39 now. Hey, I was actually already there with Dreadnought. Isn't my top 10 anymore. Probably in top 15. See if I can get something figured out here from Gorgeist. It's got two faces, but only one of them's real. A simple description. You are one. I am a dumb idiot. My MHO, Magma Hideout, is looking dreadful, noted good ghost types. What are you talking about? You got the Gorgeist! Speaking of Gorgeist. That's like one of those poorly described Pokemon. A supersized two-faced screamer. I don't know. Is that enough of a description? Because doesn't it, like, sing? A supersized two-faced screamer? Or singer, maybe? How long does the description need to be? Because, like, I know its Dex entries talk about it singing a lot. It's got two faces. It's got its normal face, and it's got the carved pumpkin face. Then, the supersized thing should probably give it away. And the singing helped too, I guess. I don't know, is that a good enough one? A supersized two-faced singer? One of them's real, that's right. Yeah. I'd say Gorgeist. And because he said super, like, I guess I'd say supersized two-faced singer. Because his Dex entries talk about singing a lot. Let me check that real quick. I think so, right? Let's see here. Dex entries. Large size. Aren't picky, they'll forcibly drag. It evolves to a supersized. Bodily proportions are based on its descendants. Passed. Bodily proportions get passed to its descendants. Okay, so it looks like the... Oh, that's Sword and Shield. It sings joyfully as it observes the suffering of its prey. Okay, only one Dex entry actually mentions singing. Wait, hold on, let me check this on Bulbapedia instead. Like, databases, Dexes. Pokemon have 3 forms, but all of them are smaller than this one. I like the two-faced and supersized thing. Short guys start picky, they forcefully drag anyone into... Oh yeah, if you didn't know, it canonically got changed to jumbo size, not super size. Canonically, it's jumbo size. But hold on, let me check. Because, like, if you want to be technical, it looks like the super-sized ones never talk about singing. Okay, it does in Gen 6. But, like, all the super-sized ones do is talk about their size. But, yeah, the other ones talk about the singing. I guess, yeah. That can work. But I guess the canon term for it is now Jumbo. It got retconned, if you didn't know. ZA. But whatever. This pre-evo has 4 forms. Rude. Okay, we already beat the first guy. Chimecho. Dude, I love Chimecho. It's so good. Mega Chimecho is deep. So we're gonna be holding the black glasses on Dreadnought. Black glasses. We just outspeed and one-shot you. And who am I trying to get in? And you. Okay, we need to pre-damage you to 39 health. What are we talking about? Someone asked me to describe a Pokemon poorly, you know? Like one of those videos. One more health. Okay, perfect. That's enough damage. I only brought 3 Pokemon for this fight, so it should be 3. I need Floatzel and Bolton. Both of which are already on the team. We got very low berries for this. We got 14 and 18. For Testos. Just for safety, I'm gonna go grab Obstagoon. Who died? Yusuke? Wow. Bro got nothing in the analysis. He's so good. Okay, what's another way of beating Schoolbat? Dawn Fan's actually solid, I think. Dawn Fan with a Never Melt Ice can do it KO. Gonna bring backup mons just in case things go poorly. I'll keep talking. Also, we're probably gonna scale a U-turn on Togedemaru. Have a good stream, thank you. Who's the artist from Persona? Dude, the original Persona artist getting into AI is so lame. We fact check that Floatzel does beat this Schoolbat reliably. Yes, we do. Yu Yu Hakusho, dude. Wasn't he in some kind of controversy? Well, I shouldn't say Persona, I should say SMT. But, like, one of the guys who did, like, a bunch of the older demon designs from SMT, he's doing, like, AI art now. Such a shame. What was that about Persona AI? I shouldn't have said Persona. SMT. A lot of the guy who did a bunch of the, like, the old SMT demon designs. Like, I know he did Angel at the top of my head. But, like, he does AI art now. Hello, Optibricks. Panorama is a fan of generative AI. Hey, Jaw Lock doesn't prevent me from switching when I KO an opponent, right? It's only, like, at the start. Well, it's only, like, when you initially use the thing. So I'm just gonna one-shot the opponent. Can still switch out if either of them is holding a Shed Shell or uses Baton Pass, Flip Turn of those, affect ends of user or target leaves the field. Okay. Yeah, because I'm just gonna outspeed and one-shot this guy. I don't know why I'm so paranoid that I'm not gonna outspeed it. Like, I know I have more speed. Not sure why I'm very paranoid about this. Let me make sure I give you the black glasses, right? This should be a free fight. A lot of these fights are so hard, and then, like, the rival fight, I just found out a couple minutes before stream that my line is wrong, but I think it's better for me that I was wrong than what I had. Still, that Hawlucha's a demon, and so is the Kingdra. Alright, we're just gonna jaw lock and one-shot, yeah. Cool. It's dead. This should bring in, Swoobat for extra sensory. Yeah, always extra sensory, and that's it. We're gonna go into Local. And then we're gonna fake out and front you to death. Fake out. Break the Focus Sash, and then crunch. Fun fact, the English football team called the Arsenal have fans known as Gooners! That sounds peak! Okay, and now what? Giraffe. You can kill me with a crit Hyper Voice, so I think I'm gonna do, what? In my notes I said I pivoted Bolton, right? Bolton lives any one hit, and then just outsqueeze him one shot to the front, so yeah, let's do that. No Eviolite in this ROM. Dude, Eviolite Giraffe Rig would go so hard. Hyper Voice. And we just kill you with front. We can live another one if we're not crit, just in case as well. Don't even need the muscle down to the scalp. Hey, look at us, boss. We're the Gooners. We work for the Arsenal. That sounds peak. Okay. Officially, the Watson split is now complete. We're now officially on the Norman split. I don't know if we're getting past... I can't believe we found a fight way harder than Watson already, because dear God, it's not good. We're scaling U-turn on Togi. Okay, what now? Edward's been goobed. Jacqueline, you're next. Okay, we're already scaling Togi now. Dear God. If you have those settings up, lol. Vampire, what are you talking about? What settings? You talking about speed up? How does speed up making the game easier? Guessing you are more than 6? What? What are you talking about? Okay, we need to scale U-turn on our guy. Remember move. Not speed up. Alright, use your words, buddy. 6, 7? You're right, Polaris. Toby needs to remember a move. 2 do I teach? We're gonna get U-turn. I almost got Steel Roller. The Steel Roller would have been so funny. And it actually does make the fight easier, I think, than U-turn. But U-turn ages so much better than Steel Roller. My bad. Every game shows you the damage. What? It's not hard if I'm using a calculator? Is that your point? Or my HP? I don't get your point. Okay. We're gonna teach U-turn to Togedemaru. Now, what do we drop? I'm thinking Smart Strike. Zing Zap? Okay, see, the last time we dropped an electric move on Togedemaru, it went really, really badly for us. And we still have the TM for Smart Strike, so we can technically reteach it whenever we want. So I'm thinking Smart Strike's the thing we drop. I'm thinking that's the meta this time. Because, like, I don't think Offensive Steel is necessarily worth it. It could be nice for the upcoming Mimikyu, I guess, but that's kind of it. And I think by then we'll have Flash Cannon on Empoleon. Then Electro Web. We kind of don't have a lot of speed control. And I think I'd rather just use the TM that we have for Smart Strike later on if we do need a Steel move. Because I can't drop Fake Out, because that's way too useful for double battles. I don't think I want to make the Zing Zap mistake again. Especially since I don't know if Bolton has a long life in this world in the rival fight. I think we're just going to drop Smart Strike. This can backfire in the rival fight too, though, if we get very unlucky with Scolipede, but at that point, I think we just lose. Okay. Now we got U-turn on Togi. Let's go. We need Pyroar for this fight. Pyroar, then Scolipede. I'm using Oran Berries because I'm too scared of using Citrus. Togedemaru. I need to Bolton still. Togedemaru and Donphan. Togi goes here, Donphan goes here. And then my last mod is going to be Alakazam. Okay, you're going to get a Wise Glasses. Venipede is going to get an Oran Berry because I'm paranoid about these berries now. Pong, you get the Silver Powder. I did grab, I didn't forget this time. You get the Soft Sand, which I think you already have. Oh, get the next one. That's on Pasta and the PC. You can have that Evermount Ice back here, Pasta. Okay. We have a muscle band somewhere. It's on also on PC. On you. We need an Oran Berry on Alakazam. Does anyone in here have an Oran? So I don't have to go get it myself. It does. Okay. Cool. Oh, I need the pre-damage Pyroar to 108. That's it. Is 104 enough? I think it is. The Pyroar's not coming back in again. I overdamaged. Sing a Persona song? Yo, it's me, John Persona. I'm gonna burn my bread. Ice Blast. I don't know, I'm gonna hold on to them. Oh, that's why. So I threatened it to slow one-shot and Gallade. Yeah, 104 is enough. Nothing does more than 90% to me. Check it out, I'm in the house like carpet. And I think that's all I need. This fight was a nightmare to figure out because this Gallade kind of sweeps me. The Gallade is a demon. Chat, are we gonna get Persona 6 one day? Did I ever grab a bike? No, I did not. I want the acro because it's cooler. Now we're going. And let's see if we wipe to this guy. Sorry, you can't walk on the site. My lord, please just put me on the bike when I walk past the guy. Okay, are you the next trainer? The Venomoth? Okay. I hope I get more Persona spin-offs, like Strikers. Because Persona 5 Strikers is really nice. I would love like a P3 version of that. I feel like that'd be cool. Okay, we're just gonna outspeed and flamethrower you. This should always be Gallade for Drain Punch. Okay, and now we go Scolipede. Scolipede, also prevents Bulk Up. could potentially burn a Lumberry, but I don't think that's relevant. We fast to a KO, so it can never bulk up on me, so this is always going to be Shadow Sneak. Or Psycho Cut, I mean. Now we go into Kogi. The guaranteed Psycho Cut. And shockingly, we actually outspeed this guy. Believe it or not, we do. So we're just going to U-turn out. We don't fake out because this thing is inner focus. U-turn safely in the Scolipede. That did a lot. On the Drain Punch, maybe we'll get a Poison Point. Not that time. Once again, going to be Psycho Cut, so we go back to Kogue. I don't know why Psycho... Well, I guess I know why it doesn't make contact, but it would be cool if it did right now. Take that well. Should be Drain Punch again. So now we U-turn back in the Donphan. Oh, shit. You could Shadow Sneak me? Oh, because I threatened a one-shot. Okay. That's fine, actually. And you lived on 1 HP? That's awesome. Does this mean I just go Freckles, then? Hold on, let's think. Freckles... What are you holding? Are you holding the Muscle Band? You are. So Freckles with a Muscle Band. Do you one-shot everything in this team? I think you do. Fast one-shot you with Crunch, yep. Fast one-shot you with Crunch. Yeah, I can just go Freckles. Freckles outspeed you, and you die. Cool. And I think I just Nuzzle to kill you off. No, I just Crunch. You're gonna Shadow Sneak me always. So I'll take that damage. Oh, that's way easier than it should have been. Okay, cool. Yeah, I forgot about fast one-shots threatening Shadow Sneak. Does that mean I got lucky with Scolipede then? Because couldn't have Shadow Sneak Scolipede then? I don't know. Not really lucky, it doesn't make a difference. Anyway, we just one-shot the remaining party with Crunch. Okay, and then we got the end shell. Alright. This next fight is also very HP precise, so I gotta be careful about it. Dug Trio one, so I don't want to get Arena Trap. But we lead Bolton. We make sure the Ninjask sees a one-shot on me. So we're gonna pre-damage Bolton to 81 health. The Masquerain should always be Stone Edge, right? Yeah, okay. Pre-damage Bolton to 181. Let's get the team ready. Bolton is my lead, and then we need Masquerain, Donphan, then Floatzel, and then Dreadnought. Then everyone just gets an orange in this fight. I'm gonna make sure that I don't get the Muscle Band against Shadow. Boron, go Burr. Shouldn't matter, but we'll do it anyway. Okay. So we need to go to 81 health. 81 will make Ninjask over, the other guy. Ninjask over Dug Trio. Just check one more time. Yeah, 81's enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's enough. I'll heal it now. Oop, 77. I don't know why I'm shocked that Psychic can one-shot this guy. What are we doing? I am pre-damaging a Pokemon. Because here's the deal. The AI, when you KO a Pokemon, they want to send in something faster than your Pokemon, and one-shots it. Now, normally, if I'm at full health, Ninjask does not see a kill on me, and Dugtrio does. And Dugtrio has an ability called Arena Trap, which prevents switching, which means I'm basically going to die if I leave Bolton like this. So if I hurt my Bolton before the battle starts, I can get Ninjask in before the Dugtrio. I'd rather deal with the Ninjask than the Dugtrio TLDR. I'm pre-damaging to force the AI to send in a Pokemon I want first. That's another way of putting it. Okay. You're not a trainer. Do that just for that. You're the first one. Alright. If I screwed up anything, my Bolton's just dead. We lead Bolton and we one-shot the, thing. And this will bring in, Ninjask always. Imagine? I can imagine dragons, yeah. Ninjask for Choice Banded U-turn. We're always gonna go Masquerain. Yup. Masquerain's a flying type, so it is not affected by Levitate. I mean, by Arena Trap. You come in. This is always Dugtrio for Stone Edge. 100% of the time. We go Floatzel. Floatzel, who will always live a crit Stone Edge and be fine. Floatzel also outspeeds this thing. It's so hype. And it missed Stone Edge, too. That's crazy. Okay, I'm just going to Liquidation to kill it. Because it doesn't have a Sash. It has a Life Orb. I thought I had a Sash for some reason. I beat Hush's TK? TKH? You beat Hush? That sounds familiar. Have you beat Watson yet? Yes, I have. But I don't think we're going to get past the rival. Because that fight's way worse for me. Who's this? Magneton is in. Are you always clicking Thunderbolt? You are. So I just go hard in the Dawn fan. And we're gonna Bulldoze. This should just kill you. You're gonna Flash Cannon or Screech me. Okay. T-Cane. I really should check out the Binding of Isaac. Okay, Magneton down. This is just the Ninjask remaining. And I'm going to pivot to Empoleon, because I want Empoleon to do cool stuff now. This thing only has U-turn, so it doesn't deal a lot of damage. But I'm -2 attack, so I don't want to deal with it. So let's go Empoleon. Empoleon's first fight! And it doesn't even one-shot. Oh, you're Infiltrator. You're not even Speed Boost. That's weird. Alright, this can one-shot. It's a roll, though. Only one roll actually kills. Imagine a Magnezone with Levitate. That'd be so cool! I could have swore it had Levitate when I was a kid, but just no. I never got it. Blows my mind. It'd be awesome if it did. Alright, this fight's kind of annoying. I don't think the first one. Took me a while to figure out this one. Don't need the pre-damage code to get on. Nice hop. Yeah. How is he trying a legendary? Because Game Freak said so. Don't expect a bunch of reasoning for why a lot of things are mythicals or legendaries. Heatran is just that guy. That's the real reason. So I need Donphan. Hitmonlee. Empoleon. Paracosta. And then Bolton's here. And lastly, Scolipede. I'm also gonna level up Paracosta. I only got him to level 37 last time for some reason. But I should have made him level 38. Because it makes the rival fights slightly easier. Cool. Everyone gets an Oran except Dreadnought, who gets a Soft Sand. Because it's a legendary doesn't mean it's good. Correct. But a lot of casuals do not know that. They hear legendary and think it's overpowered by default. But a lot of legendaries are just little guys. Cool. You can have a Chesto Berry Timber. Pick your Oran. I'm gonna take the Never Melt Ice from you. I'm gonna give it to you. Everyone gets an Oran Berry, it seems. So what's gonna happen is Donphan's gonna 1v1 the Luxray. Hitmonlee and Empoleon are gonna fight the Sharpedo. And then Paracosta, Boltund, and Scolipede will take down the last guy. Heatran's pretty good. Historically, yeah. It's good in both singles and, like, old VGC. I hope Mega Heatran's good, because I want it to be used in modern VGC. What's your opinion on the ZA Megas? I think overall they're better than the old ones. I like them. I think they're great. I like the DLC ones less, but who take Magmar over Heatran? Well, Heatran's got funny signature move that does big damage. In modern VGC, I think I'd agree. But back in the Boomer days, I'd take Heatran. Oh yeah, hanging off my flank. Ugh. Okay. Here's hoping I didn't miss anything in this fight. Switch these two around because that matters, and switch these two around because that matters. Because this fight is cringe. Which one of the ZA Megas do you like? I love Phalanx. I really like Starmie. Big fan of Emboar. Of the three starters, Emboar's definitely my favorite for like the Megas. And it's singles. Let's think here. I know I like a lot more than just those. I need to see the list of them, to be honest, to remember. Love Victory Bell. Victory Bell's funny. Intimidate with Lumberry when this thing gets guts is funny as well. For DLCs, I love Chimecho. Staraptor's cool. Golurk's cool. I love Goofy Dragonite. Mega Barbaracle. Barbaracle barely changes, man. Okay, we're gonna bulldoze as this thing play rough or flinches. Play rough. Don't lower my attack, please. It's already lowered by 1. Oh, -2 attack. Cringe. Is that actually a problem? It might not. Bulldoze again. You can agility or most likely play rough. You probably die to an Ice Shard now. A -2 attack, so you might not. But agility, okay, you should just die to Ice Shard. Cool. Barely changes. It's just more arms. I don't really care for Mega Barbaracle. Did you give a Pokemon a Mega Evolution? Which one? Ooh, Luxray. Luxray needs something. It's suffering right now. Sharpedo is in. Sharpedo always clicks. Okay, Ice Beam or Hydro Pump. Please don't freeze me with Ice Beam. That would be cringe. Okay. Speed boost activates. I didn't forget it this time. Now it's always going to Dark Pulse me. Drop will KO, pick up you. Dark Pulse can flinch, which is why I'm not 1v1ing you with you. I'm just gonna get in Lee. And Lee's gonna fake out you to death over time. Fake out's a 4-hit KO. Another Mega Charizard. Yeah, brother! Mega Charizard Z! What type would you give Mega Luxray? I'm gonna be a basic and say Electric Dark to make certain people angry. I'm gonna fake out for Chip. Okay, this can technically 3-hit KO, but I get lucky. This is always Psychic Fangs. So we're gonna go back into Empoleon. Gonna take this pretty well. Once again, it's a Dark Pulse, so we're gonna go back to Lee, and we're gonna fake out. I was babysitting the other day, I might be getting sick. Dude, I want Luxray to be good so badly. It's such a cool Pokemon. That did more damage than I was hoping. This should be Psychic Fangs, and I think no, can't Hydro Pump yet. So we're still gonna fake out. Get this chip damage. We might kill with 3 fake outs with how this is looking. It's a roll to do that normally. Back to Empoleon. Empoleon should always just bait Dark Pulse. Yeah, it's never anything else until I'm very low in health. We go back to Lee. We're gonna fake out again! If Lee doesn't kill a fake out, we'll kill a Jet. Haven't used a Luxray since you first ever played through a Pearl. I usually use Luxray when I play through Kanto, or Sinnoh. Fake out chips. He lived on 1 HP, it looks like. Doesn't matter, we're just gonna go back to Empoleon. What does Empoleon bait from you? Probably close combat from Braviary. But we'll see. I'm gonna get my Oranberry. Aqua Jet. What about the starter Pokemon? Which one gets the least amount of love? I would say Chikorita, but it just got one. So nowadays, I'd say the one with the least amount of love, probably Empoleon. I know it's on my screen, but here's the reasoning, right? The Gen 4 starters got nothing. No, like, no signature moves, no Megas, no Z moves, no nothing like that. But Infernape was huge in the anime. And Ash also had a Torterra. Ash never had an Empoleon. Superior is also kind of down there, because I don't think it's that great compared to the other 2 Unova starters. At least Empoleon has a unique typing, actually. So you know what? Maybe Superior is my answer. So what are you going to do to me? Is it CC? Yeah, this is always close combat. So I think what I do is I think I go straight to Scolipede then, right? Oh, wait, you can agility on my Scolipede? Wait, I didn't consider that. Oh, no, you can't, because you're always going to try to kill my Scolipede. Okay, we'll go Scolipede on CC. Cool. Poison Point, maybe? Maybe? Poison Point? Poison Point? You're -1 defenses. Now, does Bolton just kill you at this point? You always kill me dueling beat, so you have to take it. So I can go Bolton, and I do slaughter you now. That's hype. Because the Fire Croc with Scarlet Violet, his opinion is terrible. I love Crocoloid. I love Skeledirge. I think it's pretty. Okay, now we just Wild Charge and you're dead. We outspeed you and you're 1-shot. Fuck. I think this is the last difficult fight before the rival. Because this Absol fight's kind of just tedious. Not really hard. Cool. Chair made a noise, what the hell? Also, my doorknob broke. The croc, not the line. Oh, just Fuecoco? Or do you mean Crocolore? In my notes, I called Obstagoon Gooner. The first one. Fuecoco. Alright. I think it looks fine. He's just a little guy. Scolipede. Obstagoon, who will be pre-burned because he has guts. And then Lee, then Polion, then Pyrowater. I'm not gonna try. Is your furniture's gonna lift? It's not Italian. It's not that hard. Fuecoco. That's it. Fuecoco. A pre-burn Obstagoon. Not that. Hey. You get an Oranberry. You get an Oran, you already have one. You get a person. Everyone else get, you get an Oran, and then Pyroar gets the person as well. This should be a free fight, though. Alright, this funny man has a Focus Sash, so that's why we're leaving Togedemaru, so we can hit it with a Fake Out to break it. It also has Super Luck, so it has just double crit odds. Down the 1-8, it's down the 1-8 instead of 1-16. Hey, gotta got my bike. You're dyslexic. Oh yeah, autocorrect hates Pokemon names. I'll be typing in Twitch chat, and then all of a sudden you'll get the most random stuff. Are you a trainer? I think you are. Level up? I already am at the level cap. This fight should be pretty easy, though. Pong, come in. We're gonna Fake Out to break this thing's Focus Sash. And we're gonna switch into Scolipede on the close combat. Okay, I lied. The next fight is insanely difficult. Cool. Now you're just dead, the X-Scissor. Still no Poison Point, Brock. That's wild. It doesn't matter. But, like, crazy how I still haven't gotten a single one. X-Scissor and you're dead. Hindsight, could I have Silver Powdered and one-shot the... No, Meowstic's faster than me. Also, I don't even one-shot, that's wild. Always coming in and it's always clicking Psychic. Let's go to Gitzagoon, who's pre-burned, because he has guts. And then, oh, I actually don't one-shot you? What? It's a roll to one-shot? Oh, that's cringe. Well, let's see what happens. Signal Beam just confused, so that's why we're holding a Person Berry. Looked like a 3. Yeah, I noticed the 3s look weird in this ROM. Or in Gen 3. Okay, we got a crit. It doesn't matter. We had the entire team to do 10% damage, so we were fine, including multiple Fake Out bombs. Alright. This next fight is actually, like, if we screw up, we could be in trouble. Mainly because the Raticate. It's a Guts Facade one. So Bolton, let me make sure this is correct. Bolton, yeah, we're wanting Bolton to bait Jump Bluff, so we're pre-damaging Bolton to 46. Yep. I think that's all I need to do for this fight. That's a pre-damage. Balls of Steel. What are the 5s? But there's like 5 numbers next to it. I don't remember what Gen 1 looked like. I played it like a year ago on my channel. I'm trying to remember. Dude, I love Gen 1 Pokemon. It's so much fun. It's fast. Bolton, Donphan, Dreadnought, Costa, Togedemaru, and Masquerain. We just need to lock in for the Eradicate. That's the strategy. 3 damage, Bolton. Cram because of lack of space. Yeah, tiny screen. You have the muscle band already? No, you don't. Do I have it in my bag or is it in the PC? It's right here. Wumbo is gonna get a Chesto. You're gonna get a Citrus because I'm scary fight. Omen. Everyone else gets an Orange because apparently I'm just confident they won't mess up. Okay. And I need to go down to 46 health, so I'll just do it like here. I'm at 46, yeah, I have no idea what I'm at. 78, I need to take 32 more. Bolton's gonna 1v1 the Pachirisu with Psychic Fangs. We're just gonna click it twice and kill you. Psychic Fangs break screens, so that's not an issue. And it can't, this Pachirisu realistically can't ever kill me. Well, in Gen 1 they made it like Fire Spin's Charizard's best move, giving it his last level of move and it does nothing. Well, to be fair, trapping moves were pretty busted in Gen 1. I think that might be the reasoning, but Gen 1 level up movesets are just absurd. Maybe they just really wanted to use the Flamethrower TM or Fire Blast or something. Oh, shit. I don't know. Using Tauros in Gen 1 is one of the most fun things ever, though. Hachi's in, I've got Freckles. And we're just gonna spam Psychic Fangs until you're dead. Reflect. Psychic Fangs break screens, so this is fine. Has that brick break effect. This should always bring in Jumpluff. Who I just realized I should have pre-damaged more. Oh. Okay, we messed up. Okay, gotta go Dumbo. If it attacks, we're fine. Okay, I think we're fine. Our ground type is the counter to the grass type. We're gonna Ice Shard twice. That just kills. We're holding a Chesto Berry in case it decides to go for Spore. It could also go for Swords Dance right now. That'd be best case scenario. Okay. It never went for Acro. That's weird. Okay, let me make sure. Who comes in on my guy when I'm at 83 health? Because it's still Unpheasant. Let me calc. I'm at 83, and you do 42 max. 42 divided by 83 is what? 50. And then how much do I do to you? Okay, so it should always be you, because Eradicate should just be a kill on me. Because Guts won't be active yet. Yeah. Okay, so this is always going to be Unpheasant. So we're just going to Ice Shard. Fire Spin's terrible. Taking longer. I used Charmeleon in my, I think it was the yellow playthrough where we had Charmeleon. It didn't even fully evolve into a Charizard in the Elite Four, and it was putting in work on, Lorelei. Unpheasant is in. Focus Energy or Dual Wing? Is this correct? No, apparently you can only Dual Wing Beat. I don't know why. Allegedly, you can only Dual Wing Beat me. Oh, it's because I have the anti-crit ability. Well, if that's the case, yeah, I just go Dreadnought. Okay, now it's either Night Slash, Dual Wing Beat, or Focus Energy. I always just Rock Tomb when the Rock Slide. Okay, that's best case scenario, because that means I have high health. for the Raticate. Raticate's the most threatening thing on this team. Someone put Zard on Throttle Watch. Nah, Zard's goated. You do not insult Charizard in this house. Best Pokemon of all time. Rock Tomb. Oh, you have Quick Attack. Oh, that crit sucks. Okay, Raticate's in. And Raticate can kill me with a crit Guts boosted Stomping Tantrum, but it doesn't have Guts on the first turn. So we're just gonna Rock Tomb in the Rock Slide. So it's gonna Stomping Tantrum, or it's gonna Swords Dance right now. Rock Tomb always. Swords Dance, okay. Thing is +2 attack, Guts is now active. And now it's -1 speed. That looks like a low roll, so now we just Rock Slide and you're dead. Rock Slide and you're dead. Oh, Quick Attack, forgot about that again. Because of nostalgia, but he's overrated. You know what a Thievlock is? I've only heard the term, but I don't know anything about it. I heard it has something to do with stealing the opponent's Pokemon, because someone mentioned stealing from, like, Watson makes the game easy. I don't know. Alright. This is going shockingly well. Okay, that was the last hard fight before the rival. This Floatzel fight was a demon last run, but this time it's actually just free. Crazy how that can happen. Wait, Pchal Toad, what? We got Alakazam. I'm holding a Pchal. Oh, for Salazzle, that's why. And yes, Zeraora is completely busted. Oh, okay, so instead of taking the first Pokemon you find, you can steal one from an opponent. I'm assuming you have to beat them first. Yeah, I'd assume the industry plant would be a little broken. Alright. Wait, does this line actually work? Does Alakazam take a Jet plus Focus Blast? No, I don't. What was I thinking? Wait, this line doesn't work. Shoot. Well, that's bad. Serena, also, you're dead. Hold on, how does Serena do against this stupid King Bro? I'm curious. It's okay. Oh god, my line's actually just wrong. Cringe. How do I beat you then? That's bad. How do I take a crit Focus Blast? Said hi. Hello, Charles. They say, what the heck is Germans don't use sarcasm? I've heard that. Saying stuff like Shirley Agrado would never. Yeah, but you're talking in English. Wastes a Citrus Berry? No, because I died of Focus Blast was Jet on Alakazam. Oh crap, this line's not actually good. How do I beat you then? Gonna Hydro. My guess is you thought Alakazam had a good special bulk, forgot it would work. I think I forgot I had Jet. So the problem with Alakazam is that it just barely doesn't kill Floatzel. Oh wait, maybe I can just lead Alakazam. Because Floatzel doesn't kill my Alakazam, and it's Life Orb, so I can kill it potentially on turn 1. And it's likely to go for Jet on turn 2. So maybe I just change the line and lead Alakazam. Floatzel's worth special bulk, if I remember correctly. Psyshock does more than Psybeam, according to the calculator. It has 55 defense, 50 special defense, but Psyshock has higher damage than Psybeam. Higher base power. I live a Quick Hydro. And then because I threaten a fast one-shot on it, it's likely to go for Aqua Jet afterwards. If it misses, it's guaranteed. If it doesn't, then Aqua Jet plus Hydro does 98 min. Okay, I think I'm willing to take that risk then. I'll bring Carnivine just in case. So I can do Alakazam plus Carnivine. Vocal Liquidation. Give it to Fire. Okay. Only ring Pyroar instead of like Dreadnought then. Or Scolipede. I'll bring Togedemaru for funsies still. Then I need Pyroar with a Cherry Berry. Gotta dip, gotta walk my dog. Later, Vanilla. Welcome back, Zarya. Redna. Overmass. I need Floatzel still. Floatzel's gonna be over Costa. Okay, well, let's see if changing my line last minute's a good idea or not. Good thing I caught that. Wise Glasses on you. You'll get a Pecha Berry. You'll get a Pecha. You also get a Cherry. You don't get paralyzed. Floatzel gets a Pecha. Rednaw gets a Pecha. And you get a Cherry. Wait, wasn't I supposed to trade one of these guys out for Carnivine? Try finding a ghost type, as this would make that easier. I think I should actually get... No, Floatzel's already on the team. No, I should bring Empoleon over Venipede. Or Scolipede. Wait. They're removing the 2 from Overwatch? Yes, I know. I play Overwatch. I love Overwatch. I'm gonna bring Empoleon over you. I'll give you a Cherry. How well does Empoleon take a hit from this Blowpool? I have to take an emergency hit. Pretty well. Okay. It wasn't a new game anyway. What are you talking about? They completely revamped the store, LR. Don't you see all the new things in the store? Okay, well, let's see if I get punished for not noticing half these problems. Not being able to use everyone when they come out. Yeah, that was also... I forgot about that. I think they stopped doing that after Lifeweaver or something. Probably because of that... No, it was after Mauga, because there's that infamous game where someone quit mid-match to purchase the Battle Pass just so they could play Mauga, because Mauga was overpowered when he dropped. I think that was the reasoning. Empoleon's weak to Blast. I only died a 1 critical hit roll, I think, on Empoleon. But let me double check. I died a 1, yeah. So it's a 1 in 256 chance, so that's only if it uses Focus Blast, and it can miss, too. I don't even know who these people are. Mauga, he's big man with 2 machine gun, and he goes, ha-ha! And he lights everyone on fire. Is Reaper Ana boosted still meta? Actually, he was again for a little bit there. But not really. Reaper's in a really good spot, though. They made perks a thing in Overwatch, and that completely revived Reaper, because Reaper's perks are all fantastic. He doesn't have a single bad perk. Completely changes his play style. He can shoot 2 guns at once now. Double damage, it's goated. Okay, we're just gonna lead Alakazam and hope we don't die or somehow. No one here is Pursuit, right? Yeah, no one is Pursuit. Alright, get in here, you. Miss Overwatch 1 Bastion? Why? Overwatch 2 Bastion is just better. Okay, we're just gonna click Psyshock and hope we kill. You're gonna click Hydro and hopefully miss. Double Shield Bastion was destroying silver lobbies. It was destroying high-level lobbies, too. Okay, well, that just happened. Now it's always Jet. I think I'm gonna be funny. If you're always clicking Aqua Jet, who do I want to come in? Let's go Piplup, it would be silly. Is there 1 tank? Yeah, unless you're playing 6v6, and then there's 2. Or is he playing open queue? Wait, is open queue? No, I don't think that... Wait, is that a thing? I might be stupid, I don't remember. Alright, who comes in? Saw's book. I'm not gonna get punished for this, am I? I don't think so. On me, on Empoleon, what can you do? You can Swords Dance or Jump Kick. Oh god! I messed up. This is what... Oh, this is bad. Oh no. Oh no. Well, chat, changing my line last minute did have mistakes and problems. Again, yeah. This is what Scolipede was for. I die to a jump kick crit. Why is most of your team weak to fighting? Well, I made a last-second change to my team, Charles, and, yeah. Okay, well, let's go Lil Teo, I guess. Nope, we don't get burned, or crit. We actually live a few crit rolls. Lil Teo? If it goes for Swords Dance, we're perfectly fine. Okay, never punished, huge. You just died a flamethrower now. Because I outspeed you. This team is distinctly weak to jump kick. Yeah! That's what Scolipede was for. Should've dropped Dreadnought. Okay, this is always Salazzle now. And it can, Venoshock? Always. Always Venoshock, and that's it. If that's the case, then I think I'm just gonna go to Floatzel and just kill you. Woo, never punished. Even though we're absolute... We kill you, right? You're not holding a sash, right? No, you're Black Sled. Okay, you just died to Liquidation. I outspeed you. Cool. Okay. One more fight until we wipe, chat. Because our Cycling Ode rival fight is bad. And I also notice a flaw with our line. Okay, well, Rapidash Galar. This next fight's free. For reals this time. I just lead Scolipede and it kind of just goes to town. I'm pretty sure Scolipede unironically just solos this fight. Yeah, I didn't even write more team members. Scolipede just solos this fight. It was Corrosion Salazzle. Yeah, it was. But Corrosion only affects, like, Toxic and Poison Gas. It doesn't affect things like Venoshock. You should try a Thievlock of Run and Bun. You should run a Thievlock, you can get fair and balanced Pokemon like Apom, which evolves instantly on the beach. Yeah, because it evolves a double hit and one-shots everything on Brawly's team. You're a little late? Hey, you're just in time to watch me wipe to an Indeedee. It's not the Indeedee, actually. It's the rest of the team that's threatening. Scolipede kind of just solos this fight. For funsies, I'll also bring you. What's another solid wall to Zoroark? Lee, I guess. I'll bring you for fun, too. Now, let me fact check that Scolipede does actually solo this fight with the Poison Bark. First time using the Poison Bark. Okay. Also, if you didn't notice, LR, we used our final scale because we literally need it for the rival fight, and it was also useful for an early fight. We gave Togedemaru U-turn. We had to drop Smart Strike. What do you think about that use of a scale, buddy? What do you think? Because we need it for the rival. Fair? Yeah. I figured this one you would approve of. Because, like, I know y'all want me to save my scales, but, like, I think I literally need it for the rival fight, and this is gonna age well. I got paranoid about scaling Togedemaru's special offense. It ended up not mattering. At least he didn't scale HP. Not this time. Okay, let me just fact check that you with a Poison Barb just solos this team. Because I outspeed and I one-shot Rapidash. And I outspeed and I one-shot Zoroark. And I don't outspeed and one-shot Surfetch'd, but Surfetch'd only has close combat, and I take several of those, so I'm fine. And I'm also faster than it with a Choice Scarf. So we should just be fine. So, yeah. Not very often in this game you can solo an entire team with one Pokemon. So that's cool. Hey, so LR, how do most people beat this Kingdra that's on Pchal's team? How do people beat that in Penguin runs? Because I am struggling with that Kingdra by far the most. I'll go through my line before the actual fight, but dear god, that Kingdra's a demon. And so is the... I was considering getting Steel Roller specifically because that Hawlucha is also a problem. Dry Skin Heliolisk with a Life Orb Volt... Wait, do you get to steal the items too? Murder every love disc that comes your way. That's crazy. Did that fight twice, one of them wiping my Kingdra. Yeah, that Kingdra's a demon. Serena's like one of the better answers, I think. But even then, like, you're slowing it down, that's it. Please tell me I got Skull here. You get the Choice Band Mouch Magikarp? Dude, that's so fun. That sounds really fun. Alright, well, this is the final fight for the rival. Now we get to go to Sleepport. My thighs are like rocks, Godin. Alright. What do you steal from Route 1 then? Swirlix? Maybe Rookity or Fletchinder? 101. Or not 101. I guess it'd be 102. Okay, we just Poison Jab and you're dead. Okay, we're just gonna spam Poison Jab until you're dead. You only have close combat. And we got a crit! That's crazy! This fight's free for Self-Scolipede. Final fight for the fall? Yep. I'm gonna peeve for that too. I'll go over the strategy. Oh, finally, the first time Poison Point procs. Let's go. Said hi. Hello, Charles. You already said hi. Alright, time to die to Poison Jab. And then Zoroark comes in, who we just outspeed in one shot with X-Scissor. Oh my god, chat, if that was Zoroark right there, I absolutely would have fallen for it. I was not paying attention, dear god. Okay, let's... Okay, yeah, Zoroark is real this time. Okay, now we just X-Scissor and you're dead. You don't have a Sash or anything, so, Goop. Lovely. Our strategy for the rival fight is kind of like just don't get crit 10 times. We're fighting the top team, the one with the Sceptile. Why is Zoroark last? That's dumb. Well, the reason it came out last is because I outsped and one-shot it. And the AI knows that, like, hey, if the opponent one-shots me, I'm not gonna go out. So it went to Surfetch'd because I don't one-shot that. 101 are Skiddo with Sap Sipper, Sizzlipede with Flash Fire, or Grubbin who gets Volt Switch and Sticky Web. Ooh. You get Metronome Spinda. I would run the Spinda. That's hype. Definitely not a smart choice, but it's hype. We about to get crit 10 times. Okay, so here's the strategy, chat. We lead with Bolton, holding a Muscle Band, and we just one-shot in DE. That's the easy part. That will bait in Sceptile, and it's always gonna go for Leaf Storm. So we got a Masquerain, who breaks the White Herb, and then makes Sceptile get -2 from Leaf Storm. That'll always bait Acrobatics, so we pivot the Togedemaru, who baits Grass Move after that. And we just keep pivoting between these two until it takes 4 Iron Barbs chip, and then we kill it with U-turn. After that, we're gonna go into Caracosta, who baits Houndoom, believe it or not. Caracosta baits Houndoom, because Houndoom has Solar Beam and a Power Herb, so I think it's gonna one-shot me. So we're just gonna protect on the Solar Beam, and then we're gonna kill it with Rock Slide afterwards. And we're gonna give Caracosta the Heartstone. Now this is where I made the mistake in my original line, because I thought Gramble came in when I had the Heartstone equipped. I've noticed that, but I was wrong. Who actually comes in is so okay. Here's the deal. If Caracosta is not holding a damage boosting item, Let me make him level 38 as well, because I only had him level 7 in the calcs. Let's look here. Kingdra outspeeds, and that's it. Hawlucha outspeeds, and that's it, because we outdamaged Hawlucha. And then Gramble outspeeds, and that's it. Because Intimidate's not calculated at Switch, right? You can get an Aracuda, which means early... Scuda on Roxanne? Holy crap! Scuda on Roxanne sounds hype. I don't think you get Flip there, though. Okay, wait. The AI doesn't calculate Intimidate for, like, over-damaging, right? Because I do 42% to this Gramble, and Gramble does 41 to me. I'm gonna give you the Hardstone. Because I need the Hardstone to deal damage to Kingdra anyway. Citrus on you, and Citrus on you. Empoleon does 18% max to this Kingdra with Flash Cannon, by the way. And that is the highest damaging move. We have Hidden Power Ice, and that does the same. Brick Break does 16%. And I want Scolipede for the... Yeah, Poison Barb Scolipede for Gramble. Anyway, we're gonna hope Caracosta plus Empoleon can 1v1 Kingdra. After that, it should always be Hawlucha, so we're gonna pivot the Surskit on hopefully Drain Punch. And then we'll pivot to... and get the Intimidate drop off. Then we pivot to Boltund on the Acrobatics, and then we hit it with the Psychic Fangs and hope we're just never crit. And that should bring in Gramble for what is likely random move, which sucks. Gramble should come in and try to random move my Boltund, which is awful. So I think I'm forced to go to Scolipede on that. Scolipede baits Earthquake and Payback, which is so bad. But with a Poison Barb, I can Toxic, Protect, and then Poison Jab and kill. I think. Let me count that. 121 divided by 16. So that's 7 plus 14, so that's 21 damage, so 100 damage. Yeah, okay. I guess that's the strategy. Our strategy is just never get crit. And hope Hawlucha doesn't go for bulk up. If Hawlucha gets a bulk up off, we're holding the muscle band so it can't get a second one off. Okay, I'm gonna go pee real quick. But yeah, this is like the worst. This is easily the hardest of the 3 rival fights in my opinion. This is so hard. Like, how do you beat this without, like, cheating? Not cheating, but, like, without, like, having a perfect counter for everything. Need Dragon and Fairy moves from the next game show? We really do! This Kingdra's a literal demon. This is King Von of Kingdras. Don't worry, next Kingdra's after Flannery. Good! By then, we should have, like, several. Turtle's probably a bit harder. Maybe. The thing that makes Turtle hard is Sceptile. That's pretty much it. Also Weavile. Maybe. Monferno's easy, though. Compared to these two. Because, like, a good Infernape can beat both Serena and Houndoom. But no, we don't get good Infernapes. We get bad ones. Better be prepared than not. Yeah, that's why I peed. Okay, we saved. Let's update the damage calculator as well, so I don't have to keep updating the items. The only thing I can think of, is it worth teaching Rock Smash and Brick Break to Empoleon to maybe help deal more damage to Kingdra? Because Caracosta is going to be on the field. I said last time the most Ape ever did for you was enable easier rival fights. I guess, yeah. I hate that Flash Cannon does more damage than the resisted Flash Cannon on this Empoleon does more damage to the neutral Brick Break on that same Kingdra. Crazy to me. Also, let me fact check at level 38. I do always bring an Houndoom. I should. That speeds in one-shots, but yeah, it does. Cool. Rock Smash can lower defense. Yeah. I've noticed it's either a 6-hit KO, a chance to 6-hit KO with a Flash Cannon, 6 or 5. Or I can get 3 Rock Smash offs and kill with 2 Brick Breaks. And I think that's such a little damage that I think I may as well just go with the other thing. To be fair, you are modest. Yeah, that is true. Also, our full HP Caracosta will be on the field when Kingdra hits the field, apparently, so... You know, Caracosta can deal okay damage to this Kingdra. It's 37 min. That's solid. If we never get crit, it can kind of work. This is a Master Lock. It could be opened with a Master Lock. Dude, I love those lockpicking videos. Okay, let's just check one last time. Muscle Band, Citrus, Citrus, Hardstone, Citrus, Muscle Poison Barb. Okay, chat, we can wipe here. Kingdra's Iron Head. It can't Iron Head Caracosta, and I don't think it can Iron Head Empoleon. Yeah, I can't Iron Head either of them. So I don't have to worry about flinches. And Empoleon is clear body, so I don't have to worry about liquidation drops or breaking swipe drops. Not that I'm clicking special, not I'm clicking any physical attacks on Empoleon. Grotto, do you know the Muffin Man? I'm about to meet him, I think. We're about to have a new run in our hands, Cat. Because this rival fight blows. Alright, chat, let's do it! Time to play to RNGesus? Yeah, we gotta dodge like 10 crits. And hopefully never get an attack drop. Just out of curiosity, it was Gramble due to my Scolipede. Earthquake or Payback. That sucks. How much damage does Payback do to Masquerain? A lot. Dear God. Not allowed weather or terrain setters, but if you kiss your grassy terrain, Rillaboom would sweep the champion. Yeah, I believe it. I don't think it kills Kyogre unless you have like a Scarf to outspeed it. Wait, does Rillaboom outspeed Kyogre? I have no idea. Beeflock of this game sounds fun. Okay. Freckles. Grassy Glide. I don't think that one-shots Primal Kyogre. Unless you're banded, maybe. Maybe if you're banded and adamant. Primal Kyogre's got like 100 defense. Well. Let's just get it over with, chat. You have enough choice bands? Oh yeah, because you're stealing them. Time for a white woman. Chat, run 13. Run lucky number 13 has been pretty fun. Time to fight the white woman. Indeedee is in. I lead Bolton. Bolton's one of the best answers to this Indeedee because it outspeeds and one-shots with Crunch. We're holding a Muscle Band, but that doesn't matter for this lead because we do 100% minimum anyway. So time for Crunch. Outspeed and one-shot. Chomp chomp. This brings in Sceptile. This Psychic Terrain is permanent and means we cannot click any priority moves during the fight. Let's go grab our Togi and let's go grab Masquerain. And I'm going on. Sceptile is in. Sceptile is always going to be clicking Leaf Storm here. So we're going to pivot to our Masquerain, who quad resists and is going to activate the White Herb on it, which activates its ability on Burden, which gives it double speed, but spoiler alert, that outspeeds my entire box anyway. So we're just going to go Surskit and tank the Leaf Storm, hopefully. Now listen to this. Grassy Terrain at level 100 Rillaboom without any items is 98 to Kyogre. Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. I gotta pay attention here to stat drops. White Herb is gone. It has neutral attack. Intimidate got negated. We're gonna give her the Leaf Storm. We want to take as little damage as possible. That is 22. That was a max roll. Okay, now it's -2 special attack. This is always acrobatics. So we pivot the Toga to Maru now. And we're gonna get a little bit of Iron Barb skip. 112 divided by 8 is what? 14. You're now at 98 health. Okay, now this should be Leaf Blade, I believe, always. Yeah, always Leaf Blade, so we go back to our Masquerade. Please no crit. Please no crit embossing say. You're now -1 attack. You already hit us with a max roll. Okay, we got a crit. That's bad. Okay, this is always Acro. So we're gonna go back to Togi. I know it's a high critical hit ratio move, but I gotta take my outs when I got him, you know? Acro, you're now at, take another 14, so you're at 84 health. Okay. This should now be what? On my Togi. It could be Leaf Storm or Leaf Blade. It doesn't matter which, really. We're just gonna go back to Surskit. You're now -2. -2 attack because of Intimidate. How's it gone so far? Kind of unlucky right now on the Sceptile. You already got a max roll Leaf. You gonna crit me again? You wanna get another crit? Thank God. My line was wrong, Hana, but I don't think I could really do anything about it. Okay, this is Acro again, so we go back to Togi. It didn't go for Leaf Storm, so it's still -2 special attack. Togi comes in. What does Togi bait? Togi always baits Leaf Storm this time. High crit not coming in clutch. Taking so much damage. Iron Barb's chip, you're now at 70. Okay, this is still Leaf Storm. Doesn't matter, we just go out into Mask. Fake out. No! Nice try, Alar! Nice try! Okay, you're -3 attack now. And -4 special. Okay, this is still always Acro on my Masquerade. I was really hoping I could just save my Citrus for later, but no. Cool. Now we just go back in the Togi on the Acro, and we've done enough Iron Barb's chip now that we can just kill you with U-turn. You're now at 56 health, so we kill you with U-turn. You're always gonna Leaf Storm my Togedemaru. Please don't crit me. Please don't. Special defense scale coming in clutch, I guess. Thank you. Citrus Berry, go Burr. We're gonna go Caracosta. Toad carrying this fight? You have no idea, LR. Can you say hello to Jess and Harry? Hello, Jess and Harry. We're now gonna go into Caracosta, who will bait Houndoom, because Houndoom is Solar Beam. Houndoom is in. This has Power Herb, so Solar Beam does not have to charge, so we're just gonna waste the Power Herb by clicking Protect. Yo, rival fight? Yup. Solar Beam. Solar Beam is now burnt, as we protected. We're breaking its ankles. Yes, we are. Now we're just going to kill it with Rock Slide. It's going to Solar Beam again, but the Power Herb is gone, so it does not matter. Nice Solar Beam, idiot. Even if we don't kill somehow, we can just protect again. Could you imagine if Protect failed in Psychic? Alright, this should be Kingdra. In my original line, it was going to be Gramble, but no. Turns out I outdamaged Gramble. So, Kingdra's in. This can Liquidation, Breaking Swipe, or Dragon Dance. This is by far the most threatening Pokemon on this team. We're just going to Rock Slide for damage. We're holding the Heartstone. Went for Breaking Swipe. We're now -1 attack. It also has Sniper, so its crits deal insane damage. Rock Slide's now a 4 KO. Caracosta just needs to get as much damage as possible. This can Dragon Dance, Breaking Swipe, or Liquidation. Went for Liquidation, okay. So we die to a crit Liquidation now, chat. Okay, it cannot Dragon Dance anymore. Because it's at about half health. And I'm at 60. Why can it say it can still Dragon Dance? It shouldn't be able to. I slow to a KO. Oh, it's slow one-shot. Never mind. Now we die to a crit Liquidation, chat. Yeah, we died to all rolls of a crit liquidation. Empoleon 4-hit KOs from here. So we have to think now. Carracosta is not needed for the rest of this fight. You're selling a slow kill? Nope. I forgot it was a fast to a KO, not slow to a KO. Okay. 46% chance of liquidation, 26 to breaking swipe, 26 to dragon dance. It won't crit trust. Well, hold on. Here's another problem though. If Hawlucha comes in now, it can bulk up or drain punch, and that's super bad. So maybe we go Empoleon now and go for the 3-hit KO with Flash Cannon. Because Empoleon at least won't die. And Empoleon can't have its stats lowered. I think we have to go Empoleon. And kind of just hope it doesn't Dragon Dance, maybe. I guess best case scenario is a Breaking Swipe. We're holding a Citrus Berry on Empoleon, but that could have backfired, I just realized. We'll see. We went for D-Dance. It's now +1 attack. Okay, we're gonna go for a Flash Cannon. You don't need it for the rest of the fight. I don't! But here's the problem. That Hawlucha is a demon in the back as well, and I gotta be careful about that too. Alright, Flash Cannon for damage. Liquidation. This is 32 damage max unless we're crit. Okay. We still live a crit. Okay, we got a crit. So it looks like you're dead to the next one now. We do 18% minimum. You're always gonna liquidation me. It means I take 27 damage minimum. I will be at what? 69 health? Is that enough to always bait Hawlucha Drain Punch? No. Almost though. By 1 point. I think we gotta go for the Flash Cannon now. And hope for no crit. Was anyone here at the Super Bowl? Ow! Wait, maybe that crit's good. Actually, no. I think that crit's actually kind of cool. Okay, yeah, now it's guaranteed Drain Punch. Who do you have for Hawlucha? Bolton. Bolton is my luck. Hope. Okay, Granbull's also a massive demon. That's demon number 1 down. Good for bait. Hawlucha's in. Hawlucha gets +1 special defense because of the Psychic Seed. I think it's special defense, right? Which also activates on some burden, so now it's the fastest Pokemon in the team now. Hawlucha sees a fast one-shot with Drain Punch. I am at 65 health. Yes, always Drain Punch. We're going to go into our Mask. Yeah, Masquerain. Will lower its attack by 1, which actually does matter for Bolton, because Bolton dies to Acro plus Drain Punch at neutral. Okay. Drain Punch. Doesn't matter, you're at full health. And I bait only Acrobatics. So now we go Bolton. And we kind of have to hope for no crit again. Because a Drain Punch crit does 99% to me, so... Okay, we have to get crit to die this turn. Psychic Fangs always kills. We're slower. It'll die if it crits then. Yeah. Psychic Fangs and hope. Okay, that's huge. Last Mon is in, and it's not free either. It's always Granbull. Granbull sees a complete random move that kills my Bolton. This Granbull's holding an Assault Vest and has Intimidate, so it's pretty tanky. Complete random attack, so I'm basically forced to go Scolipede. Scolipede's dead if it gets crit as well, by the way. Well, if I get crit once or twice. We'll see how I'm doing here. 71 health. I do live a crit now. No poison point. Doesn't really matter. We're just going to Toxic now. We need the chip damage from Toxic before doing anything else. It might be baited the counter. I'm not sure. This is Earthquake or Payback. I think we live this. Okay, we do. Venipede at 34 health does what? 50-50 between Payback and Earthquake. I'm going to protect the stall a little bit of time. Is that how Poison Point works? Isn't it 30% chance to activate it here with a contact move? Is that not how Poison Point works? Now, after 2 ticks of Toxic, you should have taken 121 divided by 16, 7 on the first turn, and then 14 on the second. So 21 total, you should have 100 health. Did I get hit with an attack drop on Play Rough? Contact only? Play Rough makes contact. Chat, was I attack dropped on the Switch? If I don't, I should one-shot you now with Poison Barb boosted Poison Jab. No? It touches. No attack drop. I was not attack dropped. I'm Poison Barb, so this actually one-shots. Poison Jab. This should. We outspeed. I do 102 minimum. You should have 100 health total. Oh my god. Please tell me we're free. At the very least, we win the fight. I think it's my first time ever beating this rival deathless, too. Out of all my runs. Oh my god. I got so lucky. I deserve a reward. The item finder. Wow, thanks. Oh my god. We just barely won that. We got so lucky. Never punished. Peak content. Thank you, Aiden. I normally stream much earlier in the day than this. But yeah. Now you can steal his Hawlucha. Is that the meta? Steal the Hawlucha? I don't think early Psychic Seeds are really worth it. Bulk up, though, is kind of cracked. I feel like Kingdra's the thing to steal, because Dragon Dance. Maybe the... I don't know. Mate May, not Brendan. Set up his band. Cowards! I guess early Hawlucha's kind of cracked for Norman. Next up's a double battle, and I haven't calced anything else, chat. Honestly, I didn't calc because I thought we were gonna wipe, but we didn't. Oh my god. Hana, if you missed it, we did scale. I saw you type a second ago. We did scale U-turn on Togi. We needed it. Does anybody know how to get the ruler of the HP bar? It's not part of the game. It's part of OBS. Part of the streaming software I use. It's not the game itself. See? No, there's a physical ruler instead. But yeah, I had the scale U-turn on Togedemaru for that line to work. So we have no scales. So you won your bet. I think both you and Lex won your bet, because I think both of you betted I'd get rid of it. We still have the 2 candies, though. Oh, wait, we have a new level cap now, don't we? What's Obstagoon's ability? It is... Guts. Guts neutral nature. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really impressed with it so far. We're slow. We have a slow Obstagoon, so it can't really do anything too fun yet. I know it gets good when you get Facade after beating Norman. You just download an image and manually overlay it. Yeah. You have no Facade yet. That's true. And it doesn't help that I'm slow. Scaling this thing's speed might be useful later on. I'm already thinking of some scales that I don't have. So who am I supposed to avoid leveling up? These two still? Remember the Happy song? I guess I can try to delay Caracosta and Crawdaunt because they're both Protect Pokemon. And I guess Scolipede is too, but I'm not using it as a Protectmon yet. I don't know. Should I level them up just to get it over with? I have no reason to delay these guys. When's the next time Carnivine's gonna do something cool? Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Okay, let's level up. I think 42 is my new cap. Dude, when Bolton gets Thunderfang, it must be so good. Trying to find a male Ralts. You can always breed. That might be faster than trying to find a wild one. Yeah, 42 is my new cap. It's my mother's birthday. When? You didn't say a day. Scald! Ooh, now that's interesting. Scald is interesting. Okay, yeah, over Bubble Beam every time. Goodbye, Bubble Beam. Told you I'd shoot. You didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me? Forgot about breeding. Yeah, breeding might be faster than trying to find a wild one. Because Ralts are generally rare. Hot liquid gober. True. I think we're about to get skulled on Primplup too, aren't we? Drill Peck! Do we want Drill Peck? We're a special attacker. 80 base power. This would basically replace Pluck if we still had it. Flash Cannon's our hardest hitting move. Bubble Beam's our water stab. Aqua Jet is just priority. So it's Life Dew we drop, if anything. Heals 25% HP of itself and its ally in a double battle. Not a male one. Why don't you delay Zam for the fight you need it for? What are you talking about? Why didn't I... Is there a reason to delay Alakazam? I've never heard of that. It's my first time getting an Alakazam this far. Does Kadabra get, like, a good move or something? Life Dew? I don't know. I mean, I haven't clicked Life Dew yet on Empoleon, but I clicked it more than people thought I would on, Hatterene in the previous run. Is there a reason to delay Alakazam that I missed out on? Psychic and Aura Sphere for Veto Split? I missed out on that? Are you kidding me? Yeah, you just miss out on Aura Sphere on those two. And Kadabra. Yeah, Kadabra gets them both. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Dang. Is the best flying move in 100 accuracy, no recoil? That is sad to know. It's sad. I don't think we want this, though, because we're modest. We're modest, Natured Penguin, to 14 attack. Is there any reason to have Drill Peck? Like, do any of these Pokemon look Drill Peckable to you? Maybe? Anium? Heracross? No, because Heracross just outspeeds and kills us. Just in case. Do we even have a flying type in our box? I don't think we do. We have Masquerain, and that's it. It has Air Slash, though, which is probably good enough. Well, Dusty, what do you think? You seem to know what you're talking about. Should we pick up Drill Peck or no? I don't think we're ever going to click it. Oh god, this Gourgeist fight we gambled everything on last time. Poliwrath and Crab. First of all, Crab's an ice type, so Flash Cannon almost certainly does more damage. And Poliwrath. Maybe Poliwrath, though. Poliwrath is Drain Punch? Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out in my favor. I feel like Bolton's probably the way to go with that Poliwrath. Man, Drain Punch plus Belly Drum. That's wild. How does Belly Drum baiting work in double battles? Do you just need to have one Pokemon asleep to do it? And just, like, see no kills otherwise? It's been a while since I ran Penguin. I've never clicked Life Dew. You know what? I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up. There's always the TM later in the game if you really need it. But yeah. I've never had... This is my furthest Penguin run was Brawly, so... I got to Mossdeep Gym with Monkey, and I hated it. Life Dew is meh. 25% is nothing. Yeah, you said that for Hatterene, though. Hatterene clutched up. You found a male Ralts and a max raid done? Yo, lucky. Do I get Leaf Storm now? I do! That's wild. Okay, what do we drop for Leaf Storm? Did we drop Tornado? Or maybe even Synth, because are we ever going to click it? Are we ever clicking Synthesis? You gonna evolve it? You want a Gallade, I'm assuming, Jennifer? Life Dew is great for healing up on AJ for Azu, though. Oh, I wish you said that like 10 seconds earlier, LR. Tornado is less than Leaf Storm? It does. Wow. -2 Leaf Storm does the same damage as normal Leaf Tornado. Synth is mid? You weren't here. Oh. Well, darn it, that kind of sucks. Well, I'm sure Lilligant can probably handle Azumarill well, right? You think Tornado goes? I used Gardevoir before, never used the other one. I've also never used Gallade in the playthrough. Yeah, Leaf Tornado's too weak. Yeah, good point. I mean, -2 Leaf Storm does the same damage as Leaf Tornado, I'm pretty sure, so it's like, yeah, we may as well. Synth is too situational. That's also true. But I don't know. Maybe you can come in clutch in a double battle. Bar! Yeah, if I knew about the Kadabra thing, I would have delayed it. I don't know. I feel like teaching it Drill Peck was a mistake. I feel like this was a mistake. Because now I know about that Azumarill thing. You know what's cool about Leaf Storm Contrary Superior? The fact that you have a very fast Pokemon with that's just ramping up every turn. Should we level up the Protect guys? Or no? Oh, we're about to get Stomping Tantrum on Donphan. We gotta make a hard choice again. Kazam, you need to be dropped. Is there Contrary in this game? I don't think the player ever gets access to it. But the enemy gets it. I know of at least one Contrary Superior. You have 4 Dawn Stones? Alright. Good to hear. We do not get it, yeah. Dex is a coward, doesn't want to give us good moves. Scary Face! That's not terrible, I don't think. I don't know. It'd be OP? Yeah, it would be, but it'd be fun. Your best attacking boosting move is Rage. Nah, I think you're sleeping on Rock Smash. It just boosts you in the reverse. That you could steal for Flannery. What? Oh, yeah, you can. You can get that one on Jagged Pass. For Baby Doll Eyes? The only good thing about Baby Doll Eyes is its priority. But if we're in that situation, we're probably sacking Geetzagoon. So I think maybe we do drop it. We'll do it. Geets is kind of tanky, so we can, like, get some speed drops. Darn. I hope Norman's not going to be a problem. I hope Lily's a good answer for that stupid Azumarill. I haven't calced it yet. I mean, we can calc it now for funsies. Why not? Azumarill Norman versus Lilligant. Oh god, we're just one shot by Play Rough. But we tank water moves pretty well. Okay, we're only one shot if I don't level up. I don't know. Lilligant's probably a good enough answer for the Azumarill. Now this one's actually a difficult question. High horsepower. Because this is, we finally have a hard-hitting ground move on Donphan, but we already have 4 really good moves on us. Ice Shard is nice for the priority. Knockoff is nice for removing items. Bulldoze is good for speed control, and then Rapid Spin gets rid of the hazards and boosts our speed. Drop Bulldoze? Maybe. I think you're right. We already used our Electro Web and our Rock Tomb TM though. 4-slot Syndrome strikes again. Yeah. You can get Protect Power Spot Stone Journer for the double battle go. Oh my god, that'd go so hard for Flannery. Because it has like no special defense. Rapid Spin's also speed control. Yeah, but it only raises our speed. Lowering the enemy speed is also useful. Probably Bulldoze, it sucks no matter what you do. I think we drop Bulldoze because I want to actually have a hard-hitting ground type now. It'd be nice. Okay, we're dropping Bulldoze. We'll see if we regret any of these decisions. Man. I'm already kind of scared about the Life Dew thing now that you brought that up, LR. I don't know. I've never gotten this far with this few deaths, though, so I'm pretty happy about that. Now, I think we get entrainment now, right? On Lilligant? Yeah, okay, my memory was right. Now, do we want this? This can be very interesting. But Energy Balls are a hard-hitting move. Giga Drain heals us from the enemy. Magical Leaf is going to be useful in the very near future in the desert. So do we drop Synth? What's our ability? We are, I think, Chlorophyll. Yeah, we're Chlorophyll. You still have TM, no? I do have the Magical Leaf TM. I should. I don't think I used it. Pretty sure I didn't. But, like, I feel like we're gonna want it back. If so, drop Magical Leaf? Really? Because, like, what if we lose Lilligant? Then what? We're kind of screwed for the Barbaracle that's in, like, Weather Institute. You get infinite TMs? Yeah, after Weather Institute, which is what I'm concerned about. Oh, we don't want to trade that when the ability's in use? Well, to be fair, if the sun is up, that means the enemy has a team that benefits from the sun, which means fire types. So, you know. Lilligant doesn't do great against fire types in the sun. Wait, I think our Lilligant's hidden power fire. Let me double check that, chat. Lilligant is ice. Never mind. You're healing from Giga anyway? Do we have someone that learns Magical Leaf? Let me look. There's Carnivine. And does Alakazam get Magical Leaf? Problem with Alakazam is that it's frail. No, it does not get Leaf. I think just Carnivine. Literally just, yeah. Unless Masquerain gets it, and I don't know about that. I'm assuming Carnivine gets it. I'm not actually confident in that. It does. I don't think Masquerain gets Magical Leaf, but I'll check. It might. It's a bug. It doesn't. Okay. And you can TM on Carnivine. Well. Huh. Because it sits on Azu without killing it? If you guys think Magical Leaf is the go, I'll do it. Let's get a vote. What do you think? Do we drop Magical Leaf? What does Entrainment do? It forces your enemy to have your ability. Or I guess an ally if you use it in a normal battle. And so I guess the general strategy is we're gonna get rid of, we're gonna force this Azumarill to get rid of, huge power. Thing is, though, Lilligant doesn't really switch into Waterfall plus half damage Play Rough without gambling its life. Wait. LR, what? We have Chlorophyll. Also, I just realized with Miracle Seed, we just one-shot. Also, we also threaten Aqua Jet immediately. For the desert. We need we need Leaf right after the desert anyway, do we? I don't think I really need to sit on the Azumarill is the thing. My team is 3 males and 3 females. Lucky you. Why would you keep Magical Leaf? Isn't Energy Ball just better? In the very near future, we're going to be going up against Pokemon that have a Bright Powder item and the ability Sand Veil in a Sandstorm, which means all my attacks, like, Energy Ball will go from 100% accurate to 67%. That's the reasoning. And, spoiler alert, if we miss an attack, we're probably gonna die. Get rid of Giga Drain? Really? I think Giga Drain's a really good move. Particularly against this Azumarill. I haven't beaten the first gym and I already have a Gallade. Swish, go burr. I would still vote Magical Leaf. Then remove Energy Ball, you have Giga Drain. Energy Ball does more damage. Energy Ball does threaten a fast one-shot on Azumarill. So, like, the Azumarill's likely to go for Body Jet anyway. So I think Entrainment's the way to go. You say get rid of Energy Ball? Really? 2 people want to get rid of Energy Ball. Yeah, Energy Ball's the only move that one-shots Azumarill. Unless I give it a Miracle Seed. But yeah, we have a really nice Lilligant. Minus speed sucks, though. Get rid of Leaf. You still vote Magical Leaf? You vote Magical Leaf? You have Carnivine for Golem and maybe Palisand? Okay, fine. We'll drop Magical Leaf. Here's hoping we're not punished. You don't need Giga Drain and Synthesis both, right? That's what I was thinking, but chat seems to have faith in Synthesis. I don't know. I hope we don't regret this. I'll get rid of Magical Leaf. Oh man, we're using our TMs early this time. You absolutely do need both, IMO. Synth is broken? Okay, fine. We're dropping Magical Leaf for entrainment. Maybe there's a double battle. Don't get rid of Leaf. Most people said get rid of Leaf. Okay. We'll see if we regret that. Drain or Synth? I don't know. The people who've played this game are saying get rid of Magical Leaf because I can just teach it later. Hey, Grotto came in to see. How you doing? We managed to beat the difficult rival fight somehow. Evolution you like more? That's why I want a Gallade. I like Gallade. I wish it was better. It's so cool. They got a nice buff in Gen 9. We still do have the TM, yeah. You will regret that? Maybe. We'll see. I do have the TM, so I can reteach it. But, alright, we're not done leveling up. We're doing difficult level ups today, chat. Lil Teo, you're next. What are the Pokemon at the bottom of your team? Those are not my team. That's the enemy. Hyper Voice. Okay, we want that. We really can't afford to lose Lilligant then. Okay, do we drop Will-O-Wisp or Noble Roar? Noble Roar is consistent. Will-O-Wisp. Nuzlocke, yes. Will-O-Wisp can miss. I think Pyroar is better off just trying to kill things than gambling a Will-O-Wisp. Why do we need Synth? I don't know. Healing is just generally nice. Hyper Voice would be a hard-hitting move, so I think we want that. Lamau. When have you clicked Noble Roar? Not a single time. Nor have I ever looked at Pyroar and was like, yo, this is a Pokemon I want to use to lower the foe's stats. Do you have another Wisp user? No. Pyroar is a... Ooh, Pyroar has Dookie Bulk. Maybe we do drop Noble Roar. Wasn't Noble Roar's signature move? Burn doesn't risk crit. Fair point. Okay, we'll get rid of Noble Roar. How many Shell Armor guys do you have? Just one, and it's the Donphan. What is this game, and why do you have such a random team? This is called Pokemon Run and Bun, and it's a slightly harder version of Pokemon Emerald that has up to Legends Arceus Pokemon. And I'm doing a Nuzlocke, so I don't get to pick my encounters. That's why my team's kind of random. Also, I'm just leveling things up right now. This isn't a team I used for a fight. Ooh, Liquidation. I think we drop other water move. I think we just drop Razor Shell, right? We want the higher consistent damage over the 50% chance of lower stats. Yo, this is a Pokemon I want to use. Pyroar, I'll give Pyroar this. It is slightly better than I expected it to be. And I expected it to be useless. So, you know what? It's doing a little bit better than I expected. I will give it that. But hi, Regigigas, dude. If you want to watch the VOD and see me panic over a rival fight, there it is. Yeah, until Coma O-line. Did Coma O steal no Roar? Okay, I think we always just drop Razor Shell. I've never regretted this decision in the past. You're milling Pokemon Unbound right now? I've heard good things about Unbound. Okay, and then Lee. Chat, are we gonna level up the Protectmons yet? Or is that a little too early in the game to be paranoid about that? Does Potts get anything? Ooh, Blaze Kick! That's coverage. We drop Brick Break because we can just reteach that whenever we want. Saved 6 minutes ago, and you already have a Gallade. Gallade, go bar. Chad, do we level up our Protectmons or no? Paranoia can be good. I am very paranoid. It's my quick decisions, I don't. At the tail and double, you can level them up. Oh, good call. I forgot about that stupid double. I had to level these two up for the rival fight, and you got to stay at level 35. I guess I'll just level up Floatzel now. I'll leave those two alone. We're delaying Trapinch and Timber. No Guts Timber, unfortunately. I don't know if Floatzel gets anything here. I don't remember teaching it anything cool. No Double Edge, absolutely not. We don't have a tutor move at the moment. Okay. If that's the case, I don't think I want to do math right now. That Tailwind Double's a demon. But I've never had 3 Protect Pokemon for it before. Same thing with this battle here. This entire route was extremely risky last run, and it's still pretty risky right now, but it's not as bad as it was last time, I don't think. We have more Pokemon alive. I don't know. But yeah, good call on the Tailwind Double, Dusty. I forgot about that hard fight. Dude, this fight's a demon. Alright. Well, later, everyone. I'm gonna log off for the day. My tummy's acting up. Oh my god, it's 5 p.m. Yeah, I streamed, like, way later today than normal. Alright, goodbye.